Okay, there's certainly nothing more funny than grabbing the wrong PC cable. I I grabbed a 1/8 inch. I grabbed the wrong cable. That's what happens when you have tons and tons of flash sync cables laying around. So anyway, I showed you the first part of the ABR 800 here. It's a ring flash unit made by Alien Bees. It's all handmade in the United States. Now, you can't throw any wide angles in front of this. Maybe you could figure out why. Okay, 50 millimeters, greater than that. Typically, you're going to have an 85 millimeter, 110, 135. You obviously could toss a zoom in there. Right now, for demonstration, I got a zoom in there, but obviously I can't reach in and adjust the zoom ring. So obviously that's a limitation, but it is a ring flash. Now, this is a secondary attribute of what it can be used for. As I told you, check out the Flickr link below and you'll see all the countless examples of the sort of wraparound light that this creates. It is just beautiful light. And this unit, if you're to buy one strobe only, it's like, well, I'm on a budget, you know, I got a speed light. Speed lights are expensive. This unit's $400. Okay, I'm going to show you another video after this of something additionally makes it super awesome. Now, I showed you the first modality where I used it as a regular strobe with an umbrella reflector. It comes with an umbrella adapter, as I showed you. It comes with the base unit, the PC, the 1/8 inch to a PC sync connector cable, 12 inch. It comes with this reflector dish and this diffuser ring. Okay, everything back here locks on the back. There's an available moon unit that I'm going to show you in a fourth video. This creates the gorgeous, beautiful wraparound light that you've seen. It's like, well, how do people get that? It's like eerie. I mean, you think that, well, it's been photoshopped. And it hasn't been. It was a beautiful ring light like this. Now, the thing about ring lights is that the next step up from this is $1,000. Ring lights ain't cheap. Alien Bees, these are made in the United States. I hear it's a small factory with like about 50 people. They're all incredibly kind. They have a repair policy that's second to none. Say you do something stupid, it's like, well, you know, I dropped on it, the cat pissed on it, you know, the baby threw food on it. You know, any other company would tell you to piss off. It's like, hey, you know, that's not our fault, that's your problem. You know, major repairs. Policy Buff is the only company that I know of that actually has an amazing repair policy where people abuse stuff and into their own negligence and stupidity, they'll still have this very low flat rate. Now, I can't say what it is, but it's just insanely low. It's like, well, you know, you damaged it. Yeah, well, we're going to fix it for you because we, you know, their customer support is second to none. Let's put it that way. So this unit is only $400, and that is incredibly cheap. But you got 4 modular natures of this light. I'm going to go to the second one right here, and that is as a studio ring light. Okay. Now, it does have on the base. Let me flip it up. Here's some. Yeah, I've got that secure so you can see. We have a regular light stand mount that can be removed because I'm going to show you a handhold use here in a second. And you also have a tripod mount, so that's nice. Now you would think, well, this unit, I've heard that it's a lot of plastic, and it is, and it's very lightweight. But you're thinking, well, you know, I'm not so keen on plastic. I'd rather be something more heavy duty. Well, I'm about to show you why a lot of this needs to be made out of plastic. You're about to see that here in a second. Not right this second, but give me a couple minutes. So, first point is I could use it as a regular strobe, as I showed you. Secondarily, I could use it as a regular, beautiful ring light for most amazing portraitures you've ever seen. Like I said, check the Flickr link below. Okay. The light that this will give you on your portraiture will step up your game so hot and heavy so that you can use this thing on location, portable, handheld, or like I use the Vagabond battery power pack. So you can use it completely, you know, unplugged, you know, other than the power pack that you got around your waist. Insanely useful. Now that Vagabond mini power pack is $240. So if you want to take this thing all portable, you're looking at $400 plus $240. So basically $650. But just the unit alone, I'm going to show you the moon unit here in an upcoming video, but just 400 alone on the Alien Beast. And this is the second modality, so I'm actually able to use this as a beautiful ring light on my light stand or a tripod mount. Now let's turn the unit off a second. Let's unmount this from our light stand, and let's move our light stand over and show you the amazing thing that this was actually designed for. So the first two reasons were reason enough to own this. Okay? As if there was any doubt. Let me actually move this out of the way so I can fold that underneath. You can actually take this off, so you can get this locking clamp off out of your way when you want to use it handheld. Like I said, I have like a D750 here. I have a hot shoe to PC connector block, and my PC to 1/8 inch jack that goes with my Alien Beast. And it does have a built-in slave, as I told you in the prior video. So you can get, it's got an L connector power, can enable 120 volt here on the back of the unit. You're able to throw, I mean, now the question is how portable do you want to go? You can buy the Vagabond Power Pack for 240 bucks, and you can go out and God knows where, you know, a cave, and take just shots that will just make you go, oh my God, that's awesome. Or if you have location any power at all, you know, what's cheap, obviously, just drop down to the hardware store and buy yourself a 100-foot of a power connector cable at Lowe's or Home Depot. So that's the cheaper option, obviously, than spending the money on the portable Vagabond pack. Now let's turn the unit on. Like I said, you don't have any zoom capability on this for obvious reasons. So its intentional use is prime, although you can use a zoom, 50 millimeters and above, roughly. Less than that, obviously, you're capturing the inside of the unit. It is adjustable up and down depending on the height and size of your camera, and adjustable in and out. There actually is a lever over here that lets me bring the unit in and out. So this is what this unit is really designed for, and it is the effing cat's ass. It will just, it is orgasmic. People over at Model Mayhem and people that take, let's call it the shots, all those gorgeous model shots that have that eerie, seductive illumination. It's like, you know, I can't get that crap out of my speed light. Is it a diffuser head that they're using? What is it? Is it Photoshop? It kind of looks like Photoshop because the images that are actually produced from this, you kind of look Photoshop because they look so eerie and so unrealistic to anything in your speed light. It's a ring flash. It's a ring flash. So incredibly useful, just awesome, the cat's ass. So someone said, well, I'm on a budget, I want to buy, I can only afford to buy one studio strobe, and my answer would be, why are there no videos on this? There are like 2 cheesy videos on YouTube of this Alien Bee, this ABR 800. No, they're not giving me any money, no, they're not giving me any equipment. And this thing is awesome. I can use it as a studio strobe, I can use it as a tripod mounted or a light stand mounted ring light, which just produces the most incredible baby pictures, people pictures. It just, the wraparound light that comes out of. Now it is too powerful for macro photography, so minimum you'd have to use a serious ND filter. Minimum on this is 10 watt seconds up to 320 watt seconds. Now for macro, you want to have it down like 2 watt seconds, and even then an ND filter. So it's too powerful for macro use. I know somebody out there is thinking, well, that would make a great lens, a great ring light for macro use. But the answer to that is absolutely no. Too powerful, even if you drop a +2 ND filter on it and drop it down to ISO 100. Just amazing light. That amazing wraparound light. When you see the picture samples below, there's a Flickr group dedicated to this ABR 800. Now, the reason why that people complain, but they have no right to complain, that this thing, it's like, well, it's got a lot of plastic construction, the mount back here is plastic, and so all this kind of plastic, it's just like, well, if I drop it, it's going to break. Well, the next unit up from this one, okay, we're talking $1,000. And even though this is basically mostly plastic, except for the glass and the capacitors inside. It's still a heavy sucker. So you're talking about 2.4 pounds. That plus your camera. Obviously, I've got my vertical grip off of this. Now, this will allow you, because I'm able to drop it down, I'm actually able to mount a vertical grip with this unit, but it's just too much weight. So everything together here, I mean, it'll kick your ass. Not quickly. I mean, I got no muscles at all, so it takes a while for it to kick my butt, but it will kick your butt. So that is the reason why this is plastic. It is $600 cheaper than the next good ring light, and I don't think it's as good. And it's a lot lighter. It's only $400. Like, well, $400, is it worth it? Yes. If you're to buy one strobe, one thing that is just incredibly useful, you're going to do wedding and portraiture, and something that is will just make you happy. The most $400 worth of happy that you can get. I've been waiting to do the review on this. I mean, I've got a list of obviously videos that I need to make. It is this unit. It is the ABR 800, the Alien Bees ABR 800. Let me show you the back of the unit here as I get a little bit closer. So strobe. You have a modeling lamp. Okay. Now you have a tracking button, which means that it tracks the increase. Now as I increase the power to my strobe output, my tracking will compensate for that. Now cycle, if I press the cycle button, what that will do is it means that even at the max power, it only takes 1 second to recycle. The cycle button means that the modeling lamps will only come back on once it has reached full flash capacity again for another release. And I've released the cycle, I've released the track now. Once you release the track and you have model lamp on, that means it's full power on the 8 modeling lamps. Okay? The light is so divine, it's so lovely. There is nothing more fun for $400 that you will go, I am so glad I spent $400 on this thing, than the ABR 800. Now, that was 2 of the 4 modalities. I'm going to show you the third one here in a second. No, that was actually 3. So we got, we have strobe mount for use as regular strobe, like on my umbrella strobe over here. Use it as regular studio strobe. Secondary, I could use it as a light stand mount for a ring light flash. Third, I'm going to show you the fourth in the next video here. The third one, which I've got right in my hands right now, is for portable use. Either have a long power cord, or you can get the Vagabond power system. Throw it over your shoulder like a purse, go around out in the field, take amazing portraiture. Just the cat's ass. Just the cat's ass. Like I said, you can, even in bright sunlight, you're thinking, well, you know, maybe this is only good for dark, or, you know, you can blow this, there's a saying called blowing the sun. That means that the strobe will actually put out enough power to overpower bright sunlight. And with this unit, you can blow the sun. That was at full power release, 320 watt seconds. Even at ISO 100 at 250 the second at f29, it's still too much. So anyway, this is the secondary video. Let's go on to the third. Make sure to check the Flickr link below. This is the Alien Bee system sold by Pulsey Buff, handmade in the United States and Tennessee. Very, very cheap in price. And the only complaint that people have is like, well, it's a lot of plastic, you know, I don't know how long. Their repair policy is incredible. Their warranty is incredible, and since its primary use is what I've got it for right now, this is perfectly fine. You don't want any more weight than this because, you know, after 15 minutes of holding it like this or so, it's already starting to kick my hand. But anyway, let's go on to the next video, and I'm going to show you something really neat, which is a moon unit sold by them for the attachment on the front of this. That will turn this into a portable softbox, and boy does that make it, you go from amazing to super amazing. So let's take a look at that unit in the next video, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, you can drop me a buck or two. Tell me to go jump off a cliff, whatever makes you happy.